Hey friends, Caleb here with Prima Coffee. Today we're taking a look at the Sabrina Espresso machine from Astoria. This is an automatic volumetric espresso machine. It's available in 2 or 3 group options. There are actually 5 different models, so there are some available upgrades that we'll kind of get into later. It's a 220 volt machine. The 2 group has a 4400 watt heating element, while the 3 group has a 5350 watt heating element. Because of the fact that it's a heat exchanger, it has a single boiler. So the 2 group has a 10.5 liter boiler, while the 3 group has a 17 liter boiler. And then internally as well, we have a water-cooled motor pump. As you can tell, it's a pretty interesting machine to look at. We have some intriguing lights, and on the sides here we have some very distinct lines and shapes. Astoria has kind of taken the 1960s and put it into a machine here. The lights come standard as just a white LED. However, it can be upgraded to RGB multicolor lights, and you can kind of cycle through those. You can have one set color, have a strobe effect if you want kind of a disco cafe. We'll go ahead and move to the front. Over here on the right, we have a touchscreen digital display. Right now it's kind of on a sleep mode, so you can click that, and you can see here we have the menu, and we're able to kind of adjust parameters, check out some info. So from this display, you're able to see how much coffee you're putting out on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis. You can kind of this is a great thing for coffee shop owners who are buying coffee, trying to buy the right amount, not want to overbuy stuff and get some stale coffee. So that's a neat feature. For the parameters, you can adjust those. So we can adjust the steam pressure. And then you can adjust the volumetric buttons that we have. So we'll move over here and we'll take a look at these buttons. We have 6 volumetric buttons, so you can adjust these in the digital display to whatever output you want. There's one for each group, whether you have a 2 or 3 group espresso machine. Below that, we have this dispensing button, which is basically a semi-automatic dispensing valve. So if you're wanting to pull your shot kind of in a more semi-automatic fashion, you can do so there. Moving all the way over to the left side, we have a hot water tap button. Down here is the hot water tap, which has a cool water mixing valve built into that. On each side, we have steam wands and steam knobs. Has a 90-degree movement, so you're able to just get a full pressure with just one twist of your hand. Down, as we move down, we have these cool touch steam wands, so you're able to crank this up and it doesn't get hot at all. So that's a really nice feature. One of the upgrades is an automatic steamer, which is available. It's just on one side of these, so over here on the left. We'll move over here to the center, and we have, as you can tell, these pretty intriguing lights here. This is just kind of for effect, so that's kind of fun. Below that, we have Astoria's upgraded group head, so it has pre-infusion technology built in. It's basically a 2-second pre-infusion process that happens before it ramps up to the full pressure. And then we have your portafilters here. And then as we move down further, we have this shelf, so you're able to just set your espresso cups on here nicely, or you can lift this up, and then we have this raised group head, which is a pretty nice feature, especially if you're in a very busy cafe with like a drive-through, just needing to get people cranked out. It'll fit a 16-ounce cup very easily. If you have a bottomless portafilter, some 20-ounce cups will fit too, so that's a pretty nice feature. So let's go ahead and pull a shot of espresso. So we're going to do 18.5 grams in, and then we're pulling 40 out, which is what we've pre-programmed in the digital display. So we'll get that set up, push our volumetric button, and watch it go. So as we mentioned before, there's a lot of things that a lot of really neat features on the Sabrina. Some of these features, considering these cool touch steam ones, the volumetrics, these programmable buttons, this display here, all these features are really great things for really busy cafes, especially like situations where a drive-through is present. And it's going to be really convenient for that. So it's available in 2 or 3 group models, and so we would suggest the 2 group for kind of low to mid volume cafes, and the 3 group for higher volume cafes. Anyway, there are a lot of great features packed into the Sabrina. If you have any questions or concerns, hit us up. We'd love to talk to you. Thanks for watching.